Welcome back children to our part 2 video of today's assignment, and you all know that today we are doing English literature, and in English literature we have started with our new chapter, that is chapter number 5, The Happy Field. Now you all remember that this chapter we have started from last week, and till now we have completed our 3 exercises in notebooks. First one was new words, or you can say hard words. Then second one was uh, second one was word meanings. Then third one was fill in the blanks, and now fourth one today we are going to do is question and answers. So children, I want all of you to concentrate on the videos, watch each and every video very carefully, and then do your work in your notebooks. Okay, so I hope you all have watched my part 1 video in which I have explained you the whole chapter and also explained you the reading part, that how you will read each and every word. I have read it, I have pointed and read it. So I want you all to read the chapter at home twice or thrice every day, and then you will continue with this video, that is part 2 video, and you will do these question answers. But first of all, listen to the question answers, watch this video carefully, how I have written each question and answer, how I am explaining, what am I explaining, and then only you will be able to write the answers. Okay, so let's get started with our today's exercise, that is part D, question and answers. So first of all, you have to take out your English literature notebook and then turn to a new page and write down today's date, that is 16/8/2021. In the first line you will give the heading chapter number 5, The Happy Field, and then in the next line, second line, you will give the heading of the topic which we are going to do today, that is part D, question and answers. Clear? Now first of all, I will explain you the question and I will explain you the answers also. So make sure that you listen to each and every question and its answer very carefully. Okay, so our question number 1, without wasting any time, let's get started. So what is our question number 1? Why did the field look plain and dull in the beginning? स्टोरी की शुरुआत में, बिगिनिंग में जो फील्ड थी वो प्लेन एंड डल क्यों लगती थी? बिल्कुल बेकार बंजर ज़मीन की तरह वो क्यों लगती थी? Why the field was not attractive and why did the field look plain and dull in the beginning? So your answer will be, after completing the question, you will put a question mark and then you will write the answer from a new line, and the answer is, the field looked plain and dull in the beginning because it was only covered with green grass. Now here in this answer children, you will think that how long this answer is. आपको ये आंसर बहुत लंबा लग रहा होगा, but it is very easy to learn because the field looked plain and dull in the beginning जो है आप क्वेश्चन से ही लिख लोगे देख के. The field, why did the field look plain and dull in the beginning? फिर आप द से आंसर लिखना स्टार्ट करोगे. The field looked plain and dull in the beginning because, फिर आपको because से आंसर याद करना है. It was only covered with green grass. वो खाली green grass से covered थी, इसीलिए वो plain और dull लगती थी. Is that clear to you all? Now moving towards the second question, that is, how did the field grow a hump? अब field ने अपने अंदर hump कैसे grow किया? So your answer is, the field pushed in a rough way till it grew a beautiful hump. फील्ड ने क्या किया था? अपने आप को अंदर से इतनी तेज़ पुश किया था, इतना रफ वे में और इतना तेज़ पुश किया था कि उसमें एक हम्प अपने आप बन गया था. ओके, सो द फील्ड पुश्ड इन अ रफ वे till it grew a beautiful hump. Clear? Now coming to the third question, what did the cloud do to the hollow in the ground? अब क्लाउड ने क्या किया था जब वो हॉलो ग्राउंड में बन गया था? हॉलो कैसे बना था? जब फील्ड ने अपने आप को अंदर से पुश करके रफ वे में एक ब्यूटीफुल हम्प ग्रो कर लिया था, तो जिस साइड हम्प ग्रो हुआ था उसके ही ऑपोजिट साइड एक हॉलो बन गया था. ओके, सो व्हाट डिड द क्लाउड डू टू द हॉलो इन द ग्राउंड? उस हॉलो को देख के क्लाउड ने क्या किया? द आंसर इज द क्लाउड पोर्ड रेन इनटू द हॉलो. क्लाउड ने क्या किया? क्लाउड ने बारिश करके उस हॉलो को बारिश के पानी से भर दिया. सो द क्लाउड पोर्ड रेन इनटू द hollow. So I hope this answer is also clear to you all. Now turn the page for the next question. Question number 4. Who took the nectar from the flowers? Flowers में से nectar किसने लिया था? अब जब उस फील्ड में फ्लावर्स भी उग आए थे, ग्रो कर गए थे, तो वो नेक्टर जो निकलता है फ्लावर्स में से वो कौन लेता था? आंसर इज द बटरफ्लाइज एंड द बीज took nectar from the flowers. जो बटरफ्लाइज और बीज आते थे फ्लावर्स पे, वो ही नेक्टर को लेते थे. एंड योर लास्ट क्वेश्चन, 5th क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डिड द बीज डू विद नेक्टर? बीज नेक्टर से क्या करते थे? सो द आंसर इज द बीज मेड स्वीट हनी फ्रॉम द नेक्टर. बीज का काम क्या था? फ्लावर्स में से नेक्टर इकट्ठा करना और उससे स्वीट हनी बनाना, शहद बनाना. So that is all in this topic. We have only 5 question answers. So I hope all these 5 question answers are clear to you all children. Once again I am repeating. Question number 1. Why did the field look plain and dull in the beginning? Answer is the field looked plain and dull in the beginning because it was only covered with green grass. Clear? Then second question was, how did the field grow a hump? Answer is the field pushed in a rough way till it grew a beautiful hump. Then the third question, what did the cloud do to the hollow in the ground? The cloud poured rain into the hollow. Cloud ने rain को hollow के अंदर भर दिया था. Question number 4, who took the nectar from the flowers? And the answer is the butterflies and the bees took the nectar from the flowers. ओके, बटरफ्लाइज और बीज फ्लावर्स में से नेक्टर को ले जाते थे. देन कमिंग टू द 5th क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डिड द बीज डू विद नेक्टर? बीज नेक्टर से क्या करते थे? आंसर इज द बीज मेड स्वीट हनी फ्रॉम द नेक्टर. सो बीज क्या करते थे? स्वीट हनी बनाते थे नेक्टर से. इज दैट क्लियर? नाउ आवर लास्ट एक्सरसाइज फॉर टुडे इज पार्ट ई, make sentences. So by completing this we will complete with our chapter number 5. Okay, so what are the what you do in make sentences? Some words are given, 4 words are given here, and you have to make sentences of each and every word. Okay, so listen to it carefully. Number 1 word is delicious. DELICIOUS, delicious. Now what is the meaning of delicious? वेरी टेस्टी. ओके, जो बहुत टेस्टी होता है खाने में. कोई चीज़ अगर आपको बहुत टेस्टी लगती है तो यू से इट इज़ वेरी डिलीशियस. सो योर सेंटेंस विल बी, माई मदर कुक्स डिलीशियस फूड. मेरी मम्मा डिलीशियस फूड बनाती है. नंबर 2, द वर्ड इज शाइनिंग. SHINING, शाइनिंग. एंड द सेंटेंस इज द सन इज शाइनिंग ब्राइटली. सन कैसे शाइन कर रहा है? बहुत ब्राइटली. ओके, देन द थर्ड वर्ड इज नेक्टर. वेरी इजी सेंटेंस. बीज मेक हनी फ्रॉम नेक्टर. सबको पता है बीज नेक्टर से हनी बनाते हैं. सो हमने यहाँ क्या लिखा? बीज मेक हनी फ्रॉम नेक्टर. देन कमिंग टू द लास्ट वर्ड, दैट इज द 4th वर्ड, beautiful. BEAUTIFUL, beautiful. And the sentence is the bride was looking very beautiful. जब आप किसी शादी में जाते हो तो वहाँ पे जब आप देखते हो दुल्हन तैयार होके आती है, सो हाउ शी लुक्स वेरी ब्यूटिफुल. सो दुल्हन को हम हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? ब्राइड. सो द सेंटेंस इज द ब्राइड वॉज लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटिफुल. Is that clear to you all? So by this we complete with our chapter number 5. So children, I want you all to complete this work in your notebooks by today itself. Okay, and tomorrow we will be doing a small revision of this chapter, and then we will start with our new topic, with our new subject, that is English language, from Wednesday. Okay, so I want you all to complete all the 5 exercises in your notebooks by today itself, so that we can do revision work very easily tomorrow. Okay, so till my next video tomorrow, children, bye bye, take care, stay at home and stay safe.